7 Worst Defeats of the United States Military. 1. Battle of Savo Island, August 8 to 9, 1942. This was the most ignominious defeat for the U.S. Navy. Guadalcanal vets called it the Battle of the 5 Sitting Ducks. 4 Allied heavy cruisers were sunk. 1 heavy cruiser and 2 destroyers were damaged. The Allies lost 1,077 men. Japan lost 58. The Imperial Japanese Navy lost just 2 heavy cruisers. 1 Japanese light cruiser was damaged. Japan's victory was due to the Type 93 Long Lance torpedo. 2. Invasion of Canada, July 12, 1812. This was the beginning of the War of 1812. U.S. forces invaded Upper and Lower Canada. They expected a quick surrender. The expedition was led by William Hull, Revolutionary War veteran. The fighting lasted less than a month. Hull's ragtag band of militiamen was repelled. The British destroyed several American frontier outposts. 3. Battle of the Little Bighorn, June 25 to 26, 1876. The battle was part of the Great Sioux War of 1876. General Custer's cavalry faced off against the combined native forces. The general had been warned by his scouts. The Native Americans were waiting in ambushes, but Custer gave the order to charge. He thought the village only housed women and children. Within moments, his cavalry was surrounded. 5 companies of the 7th Cavalry Regiment were destroyed. 4. Battle of Osan, July 5, 1950. Osan was the worst American defeat of the Korean War. North Korean troops were advancing on Seoul. Task Force Smith was deployed to Osan. It was a 540-man unit, supported by artillery. The task force was ordered to delay the enemy's advance, but they lacked anti-tank guns. They only had old rocket launchers and a few rifles. Moving toward them was a North Korean tank column. It was reinforced by 5,000 infantrymen. Task Force Smith opened fire. They managed to destroy 1 tank and disable 3. 81 Americans were killed or wounded. 82 were taken prisoner. The column continued its advance. 5. Battle of Kasserine Pass, February 19 to 25, 1943. This was part of the Tunisian campaign. The pass was held by Rommel's Fearsome Afrika Corps. Supporting them was the Italian Centauro Armored Division. The Axis forces were outmanned, but they had a lot more experience of armored warfare. 50 American tanks were destroyed within hours. 3,300 Allied troops were KIA. 3,000 more were taken prisoner. The Germans pushed them back 50 miles. They lost fewer than 1,000 men. 6. Battle of Fredericksburg, December 11 to 15, 1862. General Lee's Confederates were well entrenched. They defended Fredericksburg along the sunken wall. The Union Army of the Potomac was commanded by Major General Ambrose Burnside. He ordered a number of frontal attacks. All of them were futile. U.S. casualties numbered 12,653. The Confederates lost less than half as many men. One of Abraham Lincoln's aides called this battle a butchery. 7. Fall of the Philippines, 1941 to 1942. This was the worst American defeat of World War II. Japan invaded the Philippines in December 1941. The islands were defended by American and Filipino troops. They outnumbered the Japanese 3-2, but most of them were Nation Guardsmen. Within a month, the Japanese overran most of Luzon. U.S. forces only held out for 4 more months. American losses included 25,000 KIA and 21,000 wounded. 100,000 Americans were taken prisoner. Japan lost around 19,000 men, 7,000 of them to disease.